Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona take the early advantage. Rakitic looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Luis Suarez! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. Luis Suarez plays it back. Has a pop! And he comes up trumps again. To meet it! It's broken loose! Has a hit! Just off target.
Jordi Alba clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Roberto battles to win it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Jordi Alba sends it forward with interest. Good idea, just poorly executed. Can he score? In it goes!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Going through.
Roberto
With a fine tackle.
Roberto
Plotting from out on the right-hand side. Aimed long and direct. Gets into some space. Piqué demonstrates his quality. Massive leap! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Colo-Colo take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experience...
Philippe Coutinho! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Played out to the right. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Colo-Colo making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pushes it out wide. Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
The changes then in quick succession. Barcelona still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get...
And Coutinho! And that has been clubbed away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's tried one. This could fall anywhere. He's looking to get there first. That's a throw. Colo-Colo chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's got options out wide. And he's onside. The shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And he's Messi! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Messi! Decent hit and on target. Mane, Keita, Robertson, Roberto plotting from out on the right-hand side, played out to the right, shapes to shoot, and he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Just to point out, Peter, that...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Firmino plays it out to the wing. Rakitic battles to win it back. Rakitic is making a foray down the right. Titi. Rakitic. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. And the flag's up.
Rakitic really looks irritated that the ball didn't arrive sooner.
Fabinho. So it is still 0-0. Robertson. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi. Roberto. A chance! Goes for goal! And that's been levered clear. Messi. Beautifully done. And it's Rakitic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Busquets gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played down the flank, and it's got through. Liverpool keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And the through ball is intercepted. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Suarez gets on the end of it. Has a pop! Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Jordan Henderson. Shaqiri, well weighted. Shoots! He scores!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Vidal. Rakitic. It's Rakitic! And that could come back to haunt them.
Rakitic nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona, can he score? Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Liverpool can't seem to retain possession. Milner. Mane is desperately calling for it out wide. Now it's Mane. It's a loose ball. And he's there to cut it out. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona could...